In the councils of government, we must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
If you give me your trust, I will honor it. If we don't stop extending our troops all around the world in nation-building missions, then we're going to have a serious problem coming down the road, and I'm going to prevent that.
Just 6 years ago, he was, quote, the bully who everyone seemed to like, or did they just pretend to like him? Bully is not my word. I Googled Bush and bully together, 2,500,000 hits.
Oh, President Obama's Justice Department now not just defending Bush officials from lawsuits surrounding National Security Agency domestic spying, but seeking to expand the government's authority by making it immune from any legal challenge regarding wiretapping, ever. Welcome to change you cannot believe in.
As of today, lobbyists will be subject to stricter limits than under any other administration in history. If you are a lobbyist entering my administration, you will not be able to work on matters you lobbied on or in the agencies you lobbied during the previous 2 years.
Now that's what he said 2 days ago. President Obama already wants an exception to his own rule. What happened is there is this former lobbyist for a big defense contractor called Raytheon. His name is William Lynn, and President Obama wants him to be Deputy Defense Secretary. The Obama administration now wants a waiver to its own rule. If you have no intention of abiding by your new rules, then don't make new rules. That would be actual transparency.
As president, I will end it.
I mean, if you look at Obama's voting record, I mean, he has voted to, not to end the war. He has voted to finance the war. He wants to send more troops in Afghanistan. He wants to broaden the military. So I think it's a fraud what he's talking about.
These terrorists must be pursued.
They must be met with force, and
They must be defeated.
Obama was very explicit about his foreign policy in Afghanistan. He said we should escalate in Afghanistan. We should have more troops in Afghanistan.
The situation is precarious and urgent here in Afghanistan, and I believe this has to be our central focus, the central front on our battle against terrorism.
Obama's immediate answer is more troops.
As long as we have that policy over there, we can expect things to get much worse.
And if it's not enough, if those additional troops are not enough, then what?
Well, we're going to keep on going until we make it work.
Would you send more, though?
I think that right now, let's see if we can get those 2 or 3.
But when he talks about Afghanistan, he talks about Pakistan as well.
But would you consider unilateral U.S. action?
I will push Pakistan very hard to make sure that we go after those training camps.
So really and truly, policies have not changed. They're exactly the same. Escalation of war. Afghanistan will be Obama's war. The more we're over there and the more of the Muslims we killed, the greater the incentive there will be for Al-Qaeda to try to come and kill us.
Our campaign is all about freedom, prosperity, and peace. We are now spending for our foreign affairs and all our activities around the world now close to $1 trillion a year. The Constitution was written very precisely to restrain the power and force of government and to protect the liberties of each and every one of us. We now have a national debt of $9 trillion. We have entitlements of $70 trillion, and we're dumping on the laps of these young people who are upset about what we're giving them, and we need to change it. Now, we got into this mess because we get a bunch of politicians in Washington that like to be reelected and they like power. So therefore they say, what do you need? You need stuff here, there, whatever. And the politicians gives it to them and they get reelected. Now there's something happening now. It's not going to play anymore because the country is going bankrupt. We have lost our way because we've lost our confidence. We believe the government will take care of us. I do not want to run your life, your family, or your religious beliefs. I do not want to police the world. I don't know how. I don't have the authority, and it doesn't work. Join us in this great campaign for freedom and liberty.